Now this video is going to be about DAC amps. To be precise, I've been listening to the TR amp and the hip DAC for the last um, few weeks. I've been listening to the TR amp for the last 4 5 weeks, and it's a fantastic thing. To be precise, metal body, flagship chip, ESS 9038. There are some limitations to all these things except this one, but this one is slightly rare at this point of time, is not available readily in the market, and is kind of old at this point of time. I'll talk about that. The TR amp and the hip DAC, this one is metal too, but the TR amp is a bit more thicker, heavier metal. All these DAC amps have internal batteries, 3000 mAh, 3000 mAh, and this one has a 2200 mAh battery. This one has a battery life of 10 to 12 hours. This one too has a battery life of 10 to 12 hours. Now this thing is very interesting. This one has a battery life of 10 to 8 to 10 hours. Nothing exactly extravagant about that. Let me run through the usage. Now this one has a lot of usage. USB host, USB, you can plug into your PC and use it as a DAC, line in, line out, optical, PS, AF, everything. You can do everything with it. NFC, you can connect your Bluetooth device and stream to that, or you can even connect your mobile phone and connect your wired headset or headphone here and stream to that. It's a Swiss Army knife. There are no doubts about that. The Sound Blaster E5 is just outstanding, mind blowing. Mics, you guys can see these are the mics, Crystal Boys mics. There is a PC software for it which is outstanding. The mobile software is good too, but the PC software of the Creative Sound Blaster is just simply outstanding. Now moving on to the TR amp, it doesn't have a lot of inputs, just one or two, you can say. Data, this one you have to use the USB OTG. You have to get a OTG because it doesn't come with a OTG cable or anything like that. It just comes with a PC cable. You can use it with your PC without any problems, but to use it with your mobile phone, you will have to get a OTG cable, whichever your mobile phone supports. It can be Type C or micro USB. Now everything is out. This is out, pre-out, direct, out. All is out. There is only one in. There are no other inputs. Now moving on to the hip DAC, this one too has only one out. That is kind of bothering to me. Let me turn this off. It's kind of bothering. Maybe they could have added a Bluetooth to this to make it more lucrative. Burr Brown DAC thing. This one has ESS. This one they have not disclosed. They have some Type A. Doesn't matter. Now I thought this one could have used a Bluetooth, but no, they have decided against it. Maybe hip DAC 2 will have it, but it has balanced 4.4 mm balanced support, and that is a very good thing. There are not many DAC amps that support that. Now moving on to the enhancements, let's start with the easier one. This one doesn't have any enhancement, no switches, no gain, nothing. There is nothing. TR amp has nothing. You just plug and play. You do not have to fiddle with the gain or anything, bass boost. It doesn't have anything like that. Now moving on to these two things. This one has gain. These two have gains. Come on, focus here. Yeah, this has gain, low gain, high gain. SBX is bass boost. Bluetooth, you turn it on and hold the button for a couple of seconds. Now Bluetooth is ready to be paired. Now let me turn it off. Yeah, and moving on to this one has gain 2. This is the bass boost and this is the gain switch. There must be written here. Yeah, X bass power match. X bass is for the bass boost, to boost the bass, and X match is the gain. You can say it to be the gain thing. Now moving on to the sound quality, this one is old. This one is really old. The Creative Sound Blaster is old. It doesn't have a lot of technicality when it comes to sound. It slightly misses on the technical abilities. It's not really accomplished with its technical abilities. Sonicality is good. Stage is very good, bigger than the hip DAC. The stage of the Sound Blaster E5 is bigger than the hip DAC. Hip DAC is kind of clumsy. This one is good with stage and everything. The default bass of this thing is bigger. It's slightly emphasized, not lacking at all. But the mid range and treble are very good too. But it's not a very technical one. The technicalities are slightly missing. A bit of micro detail is missing. I feel this is very good. When you see the all-rounder abilities of this thing, it's fantastic. But when it comes to sound, it's slightly lacking with the technicality when compared to the TR amp. TR amp is the big deal here. Now moving on to the hip DAC. Hip DAC is good too, but I kind of felt that it's not exactly that revealing. The transparency, the clarity is not really outstanding. Yeah, it is. It's cheap. It's priced at $150. This is 200. This is 250. It's smaller, has balanced, but I'm not exactly very impressed with the sound quality. Not outright impressed, but it's fairly good. Fairly good comparing to the size and the usability. This is good. The bass is not exactly emphasized, much more on the flatter side. Mids and treble are good too, but still it doesn't have that kind of intricacy. The intricate, it's slightly on the less detailed size. I'm a hair less impressed with the hip DAC. The most impressive thing in here is the TR amp. Man, this is man, TR amp. This is the deal, the real deal. It doesn't have anything. It doesn't have any control. You just plug and play. You have nothing in here. Just the sound volume and only one input and few outputs. You just have outputs in here, no input. One input only. There are no other input options. But the sound quality is majestic, to be precise. The 9038 inside it is outstanding. It doesn't have any emphasis to the bass or any region, but it has bigger stage, fantastic details. Yeah, the 9038 is outstanding when it comes to details. I really like how the TR amp sounds. It's fantastic. Made in Europe. Okay, this was, I think, made in China. It was somewhere written. Assembled in China. Assembled in China. But this thing is made in Europe. That's a very good thing. Technology from here, but made in Europe. Fantastic. This sounds really fantastic. The TR amp is excellent, to be precise. The amount of details it has is very good. Very much comparable to the Playmate, the Burson Playmate I have. Now this is the joker of all trades. It's fantastic when it comes to um versatility. It has Bluetooth, it has Lightning, it has USB host option and everything, but slightly missing with the uh, you can say the highest amount of resolution. It doesn't have that. It doesn't have the highest amount of resolution. This one is very good too, but not that impressed. Yeah, this is the cheapest one here, but the most impressive one is TRM. It doesn't have anything though. It doesn't have any other input options in here, but this one sounds excellent. If sound is the priority, TR amp is the option. Doesn't matter if you go balanced with this or whatever. You can go obviously balanced to get a bit more separation and things, but yeah, there's that. You can only get better separation and layering with the balance, but the amount of details will still be similar, if not different. So if details is the priority, TR amp. If you want versatility, you want Bluetooth and everything, this, the Sound Blaster E5. If you like the small size, portable size, and you want it to be multi-purpose, there are a lot of cables with the TR amp. You PC cable, mobile cable, OTG cable, and a handful of cables are there. It's very useful. These cables are really useful. You feel you can use it with any of your devices out of the box without much problem. You do not have to reach out to the nearest hardware store or anything, to the electronic store. You just it arrives and you are ready to use it with all of your devices through the USB port here. High res audio. Okay, it's a high res, all right. Nothing wrong in there. Thank you for watching, guys. If you guys have any questions about the TR amp or i5 or Crystal Voice Sound Blaster E5, fire them in. If you want to know how they pair with things, how are the floor noise. This one is floor noise. This one is floor noise too. If you guys would like to know about the floor noise and compatibility issues, um, drop in a message and I'll clear it out for you. Thank you for watching, guys. Have a nice day. This is already a long video, 12-minute, now reaching 13 minutes. So that's good enough here. Thank you for watching, guys. Have a nice day. Fantastic day. Enjoy.